Hey everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well. This reading is for the sign of Virgo. That's Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. And this is for the new moon in Libra. Now, this is a super moon, so this lunar energy is going to be very, very, very strong. But let's think about Libra. So during this time, it's good to just be balanced, fair, and just, And while everything around you is going crazy, there's going to be a lot of confusion. It's going to seem amplified. It's like this is the time to tap into that Libra and just breathe. And was more or less just maintain your balance, because we have Mercury and Mars in retrograde. Mercury communication, Mars is combative. So during this time, maybe you just need to maintain, because this is going to be some harsh energy. So this is a good time to return to yourself and don't blame. There's no such thing. Well, there is a such thing as blame and shame, but don't fall into that trap of blaming and shaming. Just as a time to kind of get back to yourself. But with all that said, because that's general for everyone, I pulled a crystal and 3 tarot. Now usually I pull 1 tree and 1 chakra, but Virgo, you got 2 trees, and I was so driven that, Spirit said keep both of those cards. I don't know, was it Gemini? It was the only other one that got, I think they got 2 chakras. But nevertheless, let's just get into the reading, okay? Now, the crystal that I pulled, Mokai Jasper. Isn't that kind of pretty? I think it is. Let's set this right here, and I'm going to get the book and read what it says. The Mokai Jasper balances inner and outer experiences. It encourages versatility, openness to a new experience that is helping you to choose the right path. This is for your self-understanding. A powerful being, you have roots that go far back into the past. What you have dreamed, you created, reap rewards, or rectified imbalances. Turn failure into a learning experience and start again. Remember to offer friendship to assist others who tread the same path. Your instinctive wisdom inspires them. Check your diet. Put your skills to use rigorously. Adventurous times lie ahead, so worry not. You are protected against deceit and enemies. Recognize your strengths. Stay positive and pragmatic. Reject unrealistic ideas. Avoid pride and despair. You have stamina. Wait patiently. If 2 courses of action are open, go for the straightforward one. A professional challenge, such as a job interview or a presentation, is successful. You are what you eat, so good nutrition with wholesome organic food sustain your well-being. And this is a earthy crystal, and it's connected to the Earth Star and the base and the sacral chakra. So this is all foundational. This is all foundational, and your path is drawing on your ancestral wisdom. Wow. That's interesting. So let's see. I want to put this so you can see it during the reading. And let's just look at the cards and see what they say here, okay? So, the first card, the Hanged One. In this deck, it shows the baby in the womb just waiting to come out. But think about it. If you're upside down, you definitely see things from a different perspective in this. When it relates, when I look at this crystal, it says you're protected. It's like, the baby in the womb, you are protective, and you're taking this time and you're looking at things from another perspective and looking at situations from all sides. There's maybe a shift in understanding or in beliefs. It's like having an epiphany. That's what I'm thinking about. It's like you're in this moment, you have had some epiphany and you're just kind of, they say, laying in the cut. But this is a good time to maybe take a break in routine, something you usually do, maybe find a different way to do it, or something new. Or something old, revise it. Try to do something new. This is a new moon. Even though things are going on around you, it's good to implement some new things. And with this particular moon, there's harshness and people are somewhat combative and all these things. So even within yourself, little things that you do for yourself, maybe you can find a new way to do it. Maybe an idea, spirituality, religion, maybe read a book that'll open your, like, say a book on Tao. And maybe that'll open your perspective to something new. Just a suggestion. It could be a change in diet, whatever. But you also got here this 8 of Circles. And this is the 8 of Pentacles. So this is really quite positive. But I'm looking at this Hangman or the Hang One. You laying back, but you doing your work. And you're getting positive results. Now, I don't know if you view it as a job or a career. Nevertheless, your efforts have paid off. So you're encouraged with this card to keep your focus and momentum. At the same time, this new moon expand your creativity. Like sing. I mean, even if you can't sing, like belt out a good song, song that you like, just sing it from the top of your voice, or, find some way to exercise creativity. Like if you paint, you draw, you write poetry or something like that. And then we have the 5 of Wands. Well, this is the 5 of Staves. Same thing. Excuse me. So, with the 5 of Wands, there's a conflict that needs to take place. Or there's a conflict that's been avoided, and you're being encouraged to speak up here. Just know your opinion is valid. And maybe you want to talk to a friend about going about it. But honestly, I'm looking at these cards. I'm going to go through all of them, then I'll tell you. But looking at these cards here, this conflict, you already know what it is. And I think you're laying the cut doing your work, because you're looking at, is it worth it? Is this something I want? Am I going to waste my time on this? This is like, what? So I think you're just, Virgos, you just kind of wait. And then maybe this would be a good time to wait, because people are very combative. Not to say if something come up, you speak your mind, but you're going to have to do it in a way that doesn't really fuel the fire. You're going to have to do a way that squelch the fire, squash it. Oh, all right. I just think it's funny. All right, so this is interesting, because here, this particular chakra card is communication. And so there's isolation, and I see this isolation more going back to this 5 of Staves in reverse. Maybe there's a confrontation that you've avoided, because maybe in your mind, in your mind, you really don't think it's worth it. or it's not that important to you. It may be important to others, but it's not important to you. So when you think about this, look at this. It's like you got the suit, you got all it's like being dressed up and no place to go. And maybe this is why you're laying back. Really, maybe you need to decide where you want to go, and then you're going to have to articulate what you want at the right time. This is also, and this relates to all matters of communication. But this comes right underneath it is your heart chakra. So speaking what's in your heart. So maybe during this time where you're basically hanging back, you need to think about what's really in your heart. What is the heart of the matter that you need to communicate or want to communicate? And once you do that, you can, you'll pick the right time to be able to do that. But this is also, you have with this, because it's you have the ability to do whatever it is you do it well. This is about trust and loyalty at the same time. What's in the heart of the matter? Like that suit is in the closet. Are you holding the heart of the matter? I think really relates to this area of conflict. So this conflict, or the entity that, like in this card, you're protected. Isn't that what it, yeah. With the crystal here, because we're going back to that, it says that you are protected against deceit and enemies. So these people that, or entities, I'll just, whatever, these people may have the tendency to be deceitful. They're not honest. These are not some people or person that you would trust. So, with that said, I don't even think this is a matter of fear here. This is just a matter of choice. But however, you got the tools, you got the skills, you can do whatever it is that you set your mind to. Because you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is a positive card. Now we think about work, but also think about what is said with the crystal, with diet and things like this. So this is about your physical well-being, your health. So I would say that you're probably working on what you eat, exercise, things like that. And if not, maybe this would be the new moon to really start that, because that's going to even benefit you in your work career path that you may be on, or this is going to help you. Because Pentacles, when you think about your money, they said your health is your wealth, so you're going to take care of that, and you're also working diligently, and you just basically sitting back, being quiet, and plotting your path. And I think that's where some of this isolation comes in. Even though I think when the time for that confrontation comes, I don't think it's going to be a problem. Quite frankly, I just don't think it's going to be a problem, because I don't think that this is a fear type conflict that you're avoiding. I feel this is just, do you want to talk to people who are not worthy of your trust? They or they just have no class, as they say. But nevertheless, this is just, well, you got the two trees. One is the dove tree. Love and tenderness prepare you to enjoy the benefits of a new opportunity. So there is a blessing. And there's no crowning glory of achievement without first being victorious over inner conflict. Wow, the laurel. So you have victory and blessings. So I think you're getting the victory and blessing in a sense by not even dealing with this. you're getting the victory and blessings because you're just going to be focused on what it is that you do, because whatever it is, you do it well. And, certain things, may take a little time, but you have the stamina and the willpower, to just tread on through. I think what this is also is competitive energy, and since you are hang back and you work diligently, I think you're more of a person who, what I'm feeling is you're not into the competitive thing. What you do is like, what can I do better for you? It's like you go to the gym and you exercise, okay? Then you say, okay, by the end of the week, I'm going to get myself to this. It's like you compete with yourself. And it doesn't mean that you're necessarily a loner or isolate, a person who isolates. But what you are is you're not going to exert your energy, because money, work, that's energy. You're choosing what you're going to exert your energy on. And at this time, at this particular moon, there, like I said, you got Mercury retrograde, you got Mars retrograde, so things could be misunderstood. Some things can be, some people may be a little combative, and you may even be, I don't really see you being combative with this in the isolation. I see you more of watching the show. And that would be good. Watch the show. Do your work on yourself, and you will get the blessings and you will have the victory. So, let me know what you think. Please feel free to leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.